uh, you are in dope sheet, right? Oh, okay, okay, fine. So you have we what we did that day. I think you did that. That is what is it? You did the baking. Yeah, yeah. That is every frame keys are there. So now we have to find the loopable stuff we have to find. No, no, press A, press A. You can select all the. So now we have to select the loopable stuff. Okay. So how to find it? Press 3, uh, press 1 in the keyboard in the viewport. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to find the loopable. That is, go to some 29th or 28th frame. Yeah, yeah. One by one you go, no, press left arrow button in the keyboard. uh, yeah, there is left arrow button, left side arrow in the keyboard. Yeah, left. Oh, left only it is going. Okay, right. Okay, right side you go, right arrow button. Ah, further, yeah, go till it reaches the leftmost. Bus, stop, just go now, reverse. Ah. Oh, okay. So I think 32, go to 32, 33. Okay, 32. Yeah, keep in 32. Now we have to find this 32. Okay, the same pose, how the bone is oriented, how much it is rotated, every bone, same orientation. We have to find in the further timeline. uh, so how to do that? You go to object mode in the top, press tab, and then you can do uh, yeah. Now press duplicate, shift D, escape. Now go to in the properties editor, right side, scroll mouse, go to properties editor, right side, scroll. That is, sorry, there is in the that vertically arranged icons are there, no, properties editor icons, left, there, scroll. There, go to um, the, go to that is, we have to delete the animation for this one. So it is armature 001, right? Okay, right here itself we can delete. Bring your cursor down to the dope sheet. Press A, delete. Yeah, completely, yeah. You are pressing X. Okay. Delete is actually easy actually. For if you want the option to be seen, that is, if you want the menu to be seen, then you can press X. Otherwise, delete is okay. Whichever one you want, you can use. Right. So now this is how we have to delete the animation. Okay. Suppose you have made some animation and you want to reset it. You don't want the old animation. Then in that case you have to delete, right? So this is how you should delete. Okay. Now this armature 001, press F2, we have to rename this, press F2. Now reference ref, you put ref, enter. So this is just a reference, okay, posture reference. So that yeah, you have to very keenly observe this, why we are doing this. To make this loopable stuff, it will be very useful for secondary animation, what we are doing now. Okay. Yeah. That is, anywhere some, for a long, some 1,000 frames, something is keep on like pendulum action repeatedly, you don't have to animate it every time. Entire thousands length of animation, 1,000 frames length of animation, you don't have to animate. Just make one small loopable stuff, you can just repeat it, that's all, finished. For that only we are doing this, right? Now you have duplicated this 32nd frame, that we have to remember, right. Right now you have deleted this animation, so this reference bones no will remain like this static only. Just move this timeline, move the timeline here. See that guy, yellow color guy will remain like that only because we have removed his animation. So in whichever frame we remove, in that posture he is. Yeah, yeah. Right. Now you can go to the outliner top, no, right side of up, right side top. There a small tower like symbol is there. Right side, right side. Right side. Just below. That one. Just open it. There, you see the cursor icon, second icon. Yeah. Just switch on that. Actually, Blender can by default it can be on actually. Why there? We have to go there and switch it on. So, yeah. So for the reference, just deactivate in the outliner. Go to outliner for the reference object, no, go down, reference ref, just deactivate, no, don't right click, deactivate that one, yeah, deactivate, so that now we are, you cannot select this one, just try to select in the viewport, select it in the viewport, that, no, that one, reference one, you cannot select it. So freezing the selection, okay, because we just want to use that reference object as reference alone, not as selectable. We are not going to manipulate or anything with that. We are not going to deal with that. We are just it's a ghost, okay, just like a trace paper. Behind the real image will be there. On the trace paper only you will be drawing, not with the paper in the behind. Okay, same way here also. This is a kind of the um, behind image. We are just going to take the reference out of it. That's all. Right now, select the armature, our main boards. You can select. Okay. Yeah. Select. Go to pose mode. Yeah, post mode, right. Now go to the, see this, you duplicated that reference object at 32nd frame, right. So now you just go forward slowly, press right arrow button in the keyboard and just go. You have to find the same posture, no, right side you go, right side you go, same posture but in the further, yeah, that is in 80 or 100 or anywhere you have to find, just slowly you go, yeah, 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 you wait, come back, see, did you find it, uh, uh, 88 is the frame, so 32 to 88 we have got, okay. Now rest of the frames we can delete. Huh? So right now, how to delete them? I will tell you. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Select it. Select it. Yeah. No, no need not be at a time. You need not select everything. Just bunch by bunch, you can select and delete. Okay. Yeah. That right side one completely you can delete. No, right side one. First, right side one completely delete. Delete. Yeah. And then wait, this is very careful, okay. You may select the 88 also, so you have to zoom and then work, uh, yeah, like this, yeah. So now except for 88 other things you can delete, yeah. Now before 32 also you have to delete, before, because after 32 only our animation is going to, that is the same posture, now again zoom it, yeah, delete, again now, yeah, yeah, now you have to zoom, yeah. Right. So now press A, now uh, shift left arrow mark, yeah. So now you have kept your placed your timeline to the uh, frame 1. Now you can press G and then move these entire bunch of loopable stuff. Yeah, no, no, yeah. Just place it on the one. First frame, first column should be on the one. Yeah, fine. Now you just play it. So this we can just loop it. How to loop it? I will tell you. First, go to object mode. We can delete that pose. Okay. Go to object mode. That reference, no, we don't need this anymore. Select, go to the outliner, select the reference and then delete. Always go to outliner for selection. Uh, yeah, reference. No, 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 you didn't select it properly. Select it, yellow color should come. Oh, okay, okay, we have to deactivate it. Activate the selection. Yeah, yeah. Now you select, right click and then, fine. So now go, select this bone and then go to pose mode. Pose mode. Now, right. Now this we have to loop it because see after the go to the shift. Once again. Hello. Yeah, yeah. So just press shift right side right arrow, shift right arrow. Yeah. Okay, it is going because we didn't set the, we set the last frame was some 300 or something. That is why. Right now you can manually place your cursor at the 50 or something. That is yeah, no, no, you did not select it. Just bring the timeline, no, the timeline. No, no, just click there, click. Just go to up at 50. Click there, click. Yeah. Just scrub it, scrub the timeline. Last frame we have to see. Last frame. Last. Yeah. 57 is the last frame. Right. So now after 57, just try to scroll it, scrub it. Yeah. There is no animation because there are no keyframes, right? So we have to loop this. I want this guy to loop it. Okay, get looped. So how to do that? Do you see for everything, no, for viewport, take your cursor to the viewport. Your press N now. Ah, so a transform panel is opening, right? In that there is a view is there. Just go to the view. In that sidebar, you have view. Yeah. So here you have camera options, all that. Okay. In the item you have what else? You have this location, rotation, and scaling, all that. In the tool, just tool, press tool. In this you will have, sorry, you will have these that is in object mode you will see this origin, switch on the origin, all that you will see. So yeah, yeah, here in post mode the things are different, but in object mode you will see the origin, so you can switch on the origin and you can just move the origin. And so like this, how in 3D viewport when you select an object and press N, the the sidebar tools are opening up. Here also in dope sheet and graph editor and all, you have this sidebar. Okay, you just bring your cursor to the dope sheet, press N. No, no, dope sheet in the middle always, no, come in the middle. Yeah, middle area, right? Now press N. So sidebar is opening up, right? So little broaden it, little right side, little broaden it. No, broaden the sidebar. Yeah, yeah. Little more. For broaden it, make it bigger. That sidebar is there, no? No, you are broadening the dope sheet. Sidebar I want to. Yeah. See how we have transform panel. Likewise, here also you have, no. This is a kind of panel. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Broaden. Not this much. Go back. Go. Bus. Right. Now here also you can do some editing. Okay, but this time we have to go to graph editor. Go to graph editor. No, no, here, not here. Yeah, then yeah. No, press, you don't have home, no? Okay. Little make it press control and then press control middle mouse button. Okay, press dot. Little press control and middle mouse. Yeah, yeah, like this. So we can see the curves clearly, graphs clearly, right? Now little broaden the sidebar panel, right side. Sidebar little broader. Bus. So now you can see this F curve. Okay, F curve. That is this called F curve. Function curves. That is called F curve. Right. Now you go just below the F curve. You see modifiers. Just go to modifiers. Right side. Right side. Yeah. So see how when you select an object and you give modifier, add modifiers are there in the properties section. Same way here for graphs also you have modifiers. That is, you need not do everything. Some templates are ready made. Okay, they have given you some templates, so you can make use of them. For example, cycles. Cycle you can make it loopable. That is called cycle. Here in Blender they call it cycle. Even in Maya they call it cycle. Okay, so to make it loopable, that is, when you loop it, you will see the same thing getting repeated. That is loop. Okay, so go to add modifier, right side. Yeah. There you see cycles. Yeah, that's all. See, same thing is getting repeated. That is how it is. Yeah. So now just scrub the timeline. No, don't be very fast. Slowly. That after 57 you have to scrub. Yeah. Scrub right side you go. Slowly you go. So that no, if you play it, it will be very fast. That is why keep pressing the right arrow button. No, keep pressing. Okay. So only for some bones it has become the cycles are activated. Right. No problem. Now, uh, yeah. Now you go to cycles. You yeah. There is a close button is there, no, in the cycles. Close button. Yeah. Uh, into that is a close button. Yeah. Close it. Yeah. Now you have to press Alt and then give. See, you have selected all the curves, right? All the objects also in the in the viewport are all selected. They are all in the blue color. One is active. So only which one is active? Do you see? Can you see the name? Which one is active in the 3D viewport? Active selection. No, 3D viewport. Uh, Active selection, inactive selection. I told you, no. Yeah. So only for B5, whatever cycles you are applying, no, whatever modifier that is getting applied. So you want all the bones to be to get applied these cycles. So how to do that? Go to modifier. Go to modifier. Down. Same place. No. Wait. No, escape. There, press Alt and then press it. Press Alt, keep pressing the Alt, hold Alt, press it. Ah. Now press cycles. Don't leave the Alt. I see many times I told you, know, when you in Blender you have to press Alt and then change the number. In Blender you have to press Alt and then change any value in parameter. Yeah. So now you go to press Shift left arrow button. Press play. Okay, still it is making the same thing. Okay, so Okay, I will show you. Okay, I will show you. No, it is correct only. All are selected. Yeah, yeah. Uh, no, no, it's okay. Okay, you like this only. I will tell you, but you have to see my monitor also. No, for that only. Okay, I will. Okay, I will share now. I will share. Uh, right. Fine. So, in your that is what you want to see first how it was. Okay, now that is before applying this modifier curves modifier how it was. Only that frames were there, right? There was no extra ghost curves and all, right? So first to start, we will start from there. Otherwise, you may get confused. So now you are not able to see the right side. You are seeing only show cursor, right, in the panel. Just little broaden the panel like this. What I am doing. Now you can see only the show cursor, right? Yeah, in your I think show cursor is there. You are not able to see those modifiers, F curves, those options you are not able to see. Am I right? Yeah. So for that, no, in Blender it's like this. See, I have maximized it. Only when you press any one, that is when you make any one active selection, no, only then that those options will show up. So this is why for Blender, no, someone is needed to instruct these kind of small things, no, to tell to instruct, no, someone is needed. See, now only the show cursor is showing up these options. Cursor means here in the graph editor context, cursor means this one. This is called the cursor. Yeah, yeah. It's called 2D cursor. They call it 2D cursor. So this is also, yeah, yeah. There is one blue color line also is there, no? Do you see that? This that is also a cursor. This is vertical cursor. This is horizontal cursor. I can just place it. See, this is frame cursor. This is space cursor. See, yeah. So let it be at 0 only. Right. You may ask me why we have this cursor. Okay, it is for scaling and all. If I want to scale this, no, suppose uh, I want to scale this duration. It is 0 to like 119 or something. I wanted to make it to from 1 to 200 or something. In that case, what you have to do, we have to place this cursor at 1 or something, and then I have to go here. I have to switch to 2D cursor and then scale it. Yeah, like that. So from there it will scale. If I place it, yeah, yeah. These things you have to play with this pivot point in, yeah, like how we have pivot point here. Here we have transform pivot point, 3D cursor, individual objects, median. Same way here also in graph editor we have this. Uh, it will be very useful for to manipulate the keyframes. Right. Uh, in when it comes to 3D software, no, it is not uh, some 40% or 25% is creativity. Other than creativity, no, there is handmade animation is very less. Yeah, yeah. You have to use the graphs and dope sheets to make the animation, the rest of the part of the animation process. So only 20% or something is there for you to do with hand. Right. Now, so when I just press what we did is we took our cursor to the you are watching my screen, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. So I'm taking my cursor to the channel box inside the graph editor and pressing A. That we did, you also did, right? Now I'll bring my cursor to the keyframe area. There also I'll press A. Okay. But still here I'm not seeing the options that is related to the curves. These curves related to the curves, I'm not seeing any options. Only about this uh, this uh, this area or this panel options I'm seeing. That is the show cursor, all these things we can change all that. No, only that we are seeing. So we want to see the options that belongs to the curves. These curves what I have selected. So for that what we have to do is, after pressing the A and then selecting all of them, just press hold shift and then select any one thing. uh, Double click on that. Now you see on the right side you are able to see this. Yeah, so you can do that in your blender screen. You can just do it, you don't have to show me, just do the same thing. Press A and in the keyframe area, press A, select it, and then press zoom it and press pick select on any dot, any keyframe point, exactly on that point. Don't draw a rectangle, pick selection. And again you have double click, you have to do one more click. uh, yeah, it has become white, right? That is okay. So now line has become red means, did you press the shift press hold the uh, uh, but all also apart from that everything is in selection only, no other keyframe. Right, right, okay. Anyway, so now you should be able to see the F curve and then modifiers. Okay, so this is how on the sidebar, press N, press. Yeah, yeah. So this is how you should not get panicked that, oh, I'm not able to see those modifiers F curve and all. Huh? So when you press N, the panel will be visible, and then further if you select this point, either as a single, if you are selecting only one point, no, then you don't have to press shift all that. But we are going to apply this cycles for all the curves. So for that purpose we are pressing A and selecting all, and then selecting, we are going into the keyframe mode actually. Maybe they should put a small panel in the future. They can just like how we are going to edit mode, like that keyframe mode, like that something they should put, I think. Instead of clicking a point and then we are going into the keyframe options, we are able to see only then the keyframe options, right? So yeah, now you are able to see the F curve modifiers, all that. Now what you should do, again I will show you. I am pressing alt and then pressing hold the alt. Okay, press hold the alt and then add modifier, and then don't leave the alt at all, and then cycles. Some error has, okay, it is already added, no, so it is not adding. Okay, um, so for me it is already added, so it's not adding. So you can just try that. uh, Whatever is there already, you have to close it. Again press the alt and then close it. That is, you go, no, no, don't go to modifier, already is there, no, already cycles are there for, no, no, already cycles are there. So for that, no, you take your cursor to the closing button and press hold alt and then close it. No, no, yeah, cycles, yeah, yeah. Near that close button is there, into button, multiply button. Then you have closed it, I think. So now you can go to add modifier, press hold alt, and then go to add modifier, and then don't leave the alt and choose the cycle. That means it is already there, I think. So for some curves, no, it is already there. That is why. So for some curves, it is already there. That's why. In my case also, it is still there. That is why. So we have to delete. Wait, wait. Now what we are seeing is this character. Okay. So this is not just a mere character, it has rig also. Huh? So I will show you the rig also. I will give you this character. You can just in your free time at home or inside your room also, if you have some facility, minimum facility, you can just try to do what I'm going to show you, so that no, yeah, yeah, it'll be easy for you to do anything like animation and all. You can just use it. Right. Now you see, first whenever you take a character, no, uh-huh. Okay, one second. So these bones are called deformed bones. Next set of bones are mechanical bones. These bones, if you see, when I select this bone and then go to the bone properties, the deform is switched off. Whereas for this bone, the deform is switched on. So this makes a difference. This is mechanical bone. I call it rig bone. I have named it rig, roll out, roll in, all that. This is roll in, this is roll out. Huh? So this is called mechanical bones or rig bones, we call it. This is deformed bones. Next set of bones are control bones. These are called control. They are also bones actually. See, if I go to edit mode, you can see their Satyar Rupam. See, you can see they are actually bones only. Yeah, what I have selected. See, in post mode, what I selected is curve, a box shaped curve. That's all. Okay. But when I went into edit mode, they are actually bone. Their nature is actually bone. You see. So they are displayed as curves here in post mode. That I will tell you how to make them display as curves. Huh? You can use them as bones also. Okay, like this same shape, this octahedral shape also in post mode we can use them. But if it is like having some different uh, form, we can easily make, that is, we can figure out, okay, this is control, this is mechanical bone, this is deformed bone, like that we can discriminate. Then it will be easy for us to select which one we want to select, which one we don't want to select. We can figure out. So for that purpose, uh, we are giving this control bones curve form. So it has become curve controls. Yeah. Yeah. So they are all basically, these curves are all bones. Right. So they are all inside this armature family. They are all inside this armature family. Even the mesh will be inside the armature family. See, even the mesh is inside it. If I take my cursor to the outliner and then press dot, it will show that uh, this mesh model inside the armature hierarchy. Okay. Right. Now, right. Now, so this is the armature properties. Whenever you want to uh, animate the character, a rigged character, you download it from somewhere, or what the rig I'm going to give you, whichever it is, you have to go to armature properties, and there is go to post mode, and then armature properties in the properties editor, and then you can switch off or on whichever, if it is already switched off, you have to switch on and then start selecting and then start doing the animation. So yeah, when it comes to animation, what you will do first, I will tell you. huh? So first I will show you how to use these controls. That is, see, when you are given some delicate instrument, no, which if you just drop it on the floor, it may break. Okay, so such kind of a sadhanam is this, a product is this. Okay, it will, if you don't use it properly, it will break. uh, so so it is very delicate. How, see, if I select this one and move this, it is decently reacting. Okay, you have to watch, okay, when I'm doing, because otherwise you won't understand. You can blow up my screen, so that it will be bigger. Yes. Okay. That is, if you press F11 in the G Meet, no, it will make it bigger. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, little improve. Now, if I when I select this, no, see, when I select it and move it, it is moving. Okay, fine. So this is how a mesh should deform. A hand should deform. A hand should change its shape while moving its board. This is how it should react. Right. Okay. But when I move this right side, there is no reaction. Okay, so this is where the delicate portion is there, delicate aspect. So you should not go beyond this limit as much as possible. Okay, when you are doing it, we have to be very decent within the limit. That one is it. Next thing, you should not overdo also. That is, it is like we call it. There is a, in our industry, no, 3D animation industry, there is a word called over modeling. Some people know they want to add details and they keep on adding vertices, faces, and edges, and then make it more detailed, more detailed. Then end of the day, you cannot even UV unwrap it, render it. Nothing you can do. Like that, that is called over modeling. Same way here also, we should not do extreme poses. Sometimes it may be needed, but only if the rig allows such extreme poses, then you can do so. Otherwise, we should not do that. So yeah, yeah. When it comes to that is non-cartoonic character, uh, we should limit. We should not keep extreme poses. Yeah. So first, when you get a rig, what you will do, you will just first explore it. Okay, if I move this, what is happening? If I rotate this, what is happening? Like this, you just have to explore it. Like how when you buy a gadget now, for example, this mobile, you just first press. You don't start using it. Okay, you won't call and all someone. In case if it is a new gadget, that is, you didn't, it is not a similar gadget which you already had, so it's a new technology for you. In that case, you have to first explore it. Okay, so okay, this, if I move it, it's happening like this. If I rotate it, it's happening like this. Okay, now I have learned that beyond this extent I should not rotate it. Beyond this extent I should not rotate it. Like that, you will, for every control, you will learn that. So, you first, when you get a rig, what you should do is you should first explore it. Explore what? You should just rotate and move the controls. Okay, you should just see, if I move this control like this, what is happening. Whether I should use this axle, move axle and then move it, or can I just press G and then free move it. All that you can see. Whichever is suitable, you can do wherever it is needed. Huh? Right. So, like that. So, what you will learn is ultimately that, okay, this head control I should not move I should not rotate this beyond this limit. It will go extreme, it won't look nice even beyond this limit. Why? Because the that is um, 1 second. That is the deformation, no, should look good, right? So for that purpose, okay, the deformation, that is this called deformation, they call it, that is in industry, no, they call this points, hey, see how head is deforming, hey, see how neck is deforming, like that they use this term, huh? so so we should check the deformation. Okay, so what I should do is, beyond this point I should not rotate it. Like that you will learn for every control. You will learn, okay, what is the limit I have to rotate, where maximum this is 8 is the value, like that you will learn. So for same way, for every control you have to just explore it. Okay, you don't have to note the values in notepad and all, but you just have to just have a glance, moving all the controls and see, okay, like this I can move, okay, fine, like this, huh? So those trial movements with the controls you have to do. Yeah. So when I move this if I move it, it is behaving like this. For this purpose, it is being given. I should not move it too much also. I should not move it too much also. Like that, you should uh, keep the limit. Huh? So okay, for this one, what is this one? Like that, you should just study the controls. Okay, if I move this one, it is happening like this. Okay, will I be able to rotate this? Oh, okay. There, the rotation is not allowed for this control. See, I have logged it. Okay, so means the rotation is not allowed for this control. Only movement is there. We can just move it here and there, but not rotate. So for this control, it is rotation is allowed. Okay, this with this only I have to rotate. Like that, you will study this controls. For this also same thing. Right. So this one also I just move it and show you. So like this, no, you what you will do today, no, that is, if I think, hope you will inside room, no, if you have, if you are not, if you don't mind, you can just move these controls and see it. Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So like this, we can move the controls. Okay. Yeah. So for hip also, we can just rotate it, and like this we can rotate it around. Right. So this is how it is built. Yeah. So inside we can see these three types of bones. That is what, deform bones, and then mechanical rig bones, and then control bones. These three types of bones are built. Right. So with this only we have built. So after building this, constructing these bones, like this bone structure framework, what we did, we created the controls mechanism using the rig bones, and then finally what we did, what we have to do, merge the mesh and bones, right? How? Control P, armature deform, automatic weights. Yeah, so this is how we have to make this marriage between the mesh and the bones, deform bones, huh? Right. So then the bones will automatically start controlling the mesh. Bones will start controlling the mesh. So once we make this marriage, then we have to set the what, that is, this area is for you. I told, no, this area, yeah, this area, what I'm showing you is for this bone. Like that, we have to instruct. We have to tell the blender how. That's called weight painting. Huh? Yeah. You can see when I select this mesh and then go to weight paint mode, you can see this. See here on the right side, you can see in the vertex group, in the data properties for the mesh, you can see vertex group. In that vertex group, you can see all these things. When I select the head, you can see the, so head bone is influencing the most. Red color means it is, huh? Yeah. That is, red means, see, I will show you. See, these bones are there, right? Inside bone is there. Okay. This bone, I told you that when we apply control P and then armature weights, automatic weights, right? First, what we do, we construct the bones and then create the mesh, and we make the mesh and bones merge. We join them. How? Using the control P. Control P, armature weights, automatic weights. We choose those options. Then what happens? This bone will automatically, when you rotate this bone, this head portion also will rotate. Okay, but when you apply this weights, that is armature weights, or let me say join. Okay, when we do this joining of bones and mesh, this patterns what you are seeing, these color patterns will not be the same. Okay, this bone will have many influences. Here it will influence this shoulder part, it will influence here, it will influence. So I have to tell the blender, no, you, hey bone, hey head bone, this bone is head bone. Okay, this head bone should affect only this head bone. This other points and all, it should affect very less. That is, yeah, see these points, these vertices, you can see the mesh also. These vertices, till here, till here it is red, after this it is yellow, after this it is green, then it is cyan color and blue. So these are gradient. That is, this bone is affecting this red portion, vertices, set of vertices most 100%. Then here this yellow color is 80%, green color is 50%, cyan color is like 20%, blue color is 0%. 0% means what? This bone has no influence over these portions of the mesh. So this bone is the king of this area, red color area. This bone, if I select this, sorry, if I go and select the, that is neck portion, I will select the neck. See, this neck bone is the area of this neck portion. Yeah. So likewise for the other bones also. See, if I select the left clavicle, clavicle means the shoulder bone is called clavicle. Okay. So left, yeah. This left clavicle, left side clavicle is influencing this portion of mesh, but it is not completely influencing. It should influence very less only. That is why I have painted it yellow color, not much. So like this, it's a bit advanced. When this weight painting is bit advanced, only when you do the animation, keyframing, this graph editor, dope sheet, all that, no, then you will understand why we should do this deformation painting, this weights painting. Otherwise, no, it is like this knowledge becomes a burden. uh, yeah. Knowledge is a burden. If you don't want it, no, it will haunt you. That is, it is like, see, once in this, you would have heard this, I think. The Mexicans, no, Red Indians, once they didn't know the concept of ship at all. So when the ship was approaching from the Britishers side, they didn't even see the ship. They were watching for a long time, but they didn't see the ship because such knowledge is not there. That such concept of ship, a shape is not there in their mind. So they didn't even recognize the ship is actually approaching them. Yeah, yeah. So whatever, so they are actually free from that knowledge. Yeah, yeah. So same way, we should also learn step by step. Only then, when the need comes, we will automatically we will be able to foresee it to some extent. Oh, I have this issue, how to solve this. I want something like this, like that. You should attain one level. Then when someone is at that time, when someone is telling you this one, you will understand, oh yeah, yeah, this is what I wanted, this is what I was expecting. Like that you can just immediately connect it. Otherwise there is, till you attain that level, you have to wait for it. You have to practice that level. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. But I want to give an overview of this, how the mesh is working, so that no, when you take some a rig and you can just explore it, to explore it, this information will be helpful. So these things are involved in this. As I told you that these three types of bones we have to set, we have to create, construct, and out of these three type of bones, that is deform bones and rig bones and then control curves bones, it is made up of these three types of bones. And then we have, after these constructing this framework of bones, we have to merge the mesh and the deform bones also. For that we call weight painting. We have to press Ctrl P and apply the automatic weights and then do the weight painting. That is, this bone will affect only this portion of mesh. Next bone will affect this portion of mesh. Like that, they are like allocating themselves within this, like how Britishers or Mughals allocated. You take care of this area. You take care. I will take care of this area. Like that, they were like same way here also. They are allocating the area inside the mesh. Head is for this bone, head bone, and chest is for chest bone. Abdomen area, abdomen portion of the mesh is for abdomen bone. Like that, the segregation is happening, allocation is happening. So the once after doing all that, this weight, we call it weight painting. Once after this weight painting, we have to just explore it. How? Just go select the armature in the outliner, go to pose mode, and then this is a, pipeline. Okay, this is a workflow. Once you select the open the rig, you have to select the armature in the outliner and then go to the pose mode from object mode. Then you go to the armature properties, that is data properties, switch on the controls. Then you can see the controls and you can select it, you can move it, all that. Here you have options. If you don't want to see the bones, you can switch off the bones, like X-ray bones. You can this one you can bones you can switch off, like that you can do. Uh, so mostly we will be like seeing the bones only. Huh? Maybe here you can switch off the. Here also you can switch it off. Report. Right. If you don't want to see the bones, you can just select like only the armature, and then go to close mode, and then you can actually, here you have to switch off. You switch off this one, the entire thing will go off. So we should carefully do that. Yeah. So when you switch off the X-ray, the bones will disappear. Huh? But still you want to see it, means here in the armature properties, you can just switch on the in front, bones in front. that you can switch on and make it display off or whatever you want to do. Yeah, right. So now we are seeing only the control ones. That is enough for us. Right now, I will just show you how to make a pose out of it. Huh? Suppose this guy wants to stand in some posture. Okay, some nice posture. Okay, so I'll bring the hand downwards. Okay, fine. Now I'll go to I'll rotate this guy. When I am rotating, I should make sure that I am in local, not in the global. In the transform orientation, it should be in the local. Huh? And also here, it should be in the individual origins, where transform pivot point. So in the pivot point, it should be in individual origins. In the transform orientation, it should be in local. Huh? These things you make sure. Yeah. Now I am rotating this like this. Okay, fine. So like this I am keeping a simple pose, okay, not much complicated, just a simple pose. Right? So let me rotate the palm portion and then keep it like this. Okay, fine. Now this hand, if you see the elbow is bit turned diagonally. So let me keep it straight. So I'll go to front viewport and then keep it straight like this. Okay, fine. This elbow control also I'll make it keep it like this. If you want to see the names, no, you can select them and just uh, you can just switch on the name here. That is here. You can switch on the name, but it will show all the names. That is a problem. Yeah. So now if you zoom it, you can see. Okay, this is control elbow like that. You can see. Yeah. Yeah. So in Maya we have nice option. That is in the outliner. In Maya also we have outliner. Okay. In the outliner we can see the series of controls. Only controls I can see. That one facility we have. Uh, right. Here everything we have to depend on the viewport only. We have to select in the viewport. Otherwise, if I want to find this control in the outliner, I have to select this in the viewport and then press dot in the outliner. It will show up in the outliner. Okay, this is the control. This is the control. Like that, I have to select. So right. Now, so I am. You can see this elbow controls are here. I'm just keeping it like this. Okay, fine. Right. Now I can operate the shoulders. Little I will lower the shoulder. Okay, fine. Now, so this one, I just want to this leg I want to move it and keep it. We should be very careful when you are selecting the control bone, no control curves. By mistake, you should not select the bone and move it. Okay, what will happen? See, the entire mechanism will get collapsed. Huh? The objective will move, but still you are actually interfering in the mechanism of the very mechanism of the uh, rig. So we should not select the bones. That is rig bones. We should not select. We should select only the control bones. For that purpose only, we should hide the bones, the first one. Only controls we should keep. See, now we don't see any bones, so that we will see only the curve controls. We can easily figure out and move it. So I'm just moving this leg like this, and then this parent control also I'm moving, and then just like little I'm making him balance on the knee also. Right. So like this, I'm making him to stand like this. Right. So always know the human when he's is going to stand, he will when his leg is backward, his hand will be forward. Yeah, yeah. When the leg is, yeah, you see the right side foot. When the leg is forward, hand will be backward. Here hand is forward because leg is backward. So opposite will be. Huh? It will be opposite. Right. So like this, we should keep some pose of it. So like now, once you keep the pose, what you should do? You are in the pose mode. Press A. All controls will get selected. Make sure that you are not selecting. You have switched off the bones. Okay. In my rig, I am saying this rig. I am going to give you now. In this, go to armature properties, data properties, and switch off the bones and switch off the control fingers control also. Only CTLS should be on, should be visible. Huh? Yeah. Then you can start making the pose and then you can start keying also. Huh? So I'll first keep the frame at 1 and then press uh, K or I. In your case it is I. So I will press K and then use there is choose location, rotation, scale and custom properties. I have created the custom properties also. I will show you. I will in the later I will show you what is. I will give you the overview of custom properties. What is that also? So yeah, yeah. So when I press K, I am seeing this menu and I am choosing this location, rotation, scale and custom properties. I am not choosing location and rotation. I am choosing all the things. Huh? Yeah. Now all are keyed. All controls are keyed. If I had gone to the transform panel and then right click and insert frame, if I had pressed, only whichever is active control that would have become keyed. This one is active control, so that would have become active selection would have become keyed, but other controls wouldn't have become keyed. But because I pressed K and then chose this location to custom properties, everything, all the controls got keyed at the same time in single shot. Yeah, yeah. Right. So now you can go to 10th frame and keep another pose. Like suppose the leg is like keeping or the hands are like moving. You can just do a small change only. Huh? Hands are like moving up, huh? And then little like this we can move and then raise his hand and then lower his elbow like this and then again rotate it. While doing the rotation, you make sure that you are using this rotation option, no? Rotation axle, blue color, red color, white color, all this you use, not the white color. And RGB you can use, not the white color. Right. Yeah. So like this he is keeping his hand and you can move it little backward and his head can be like head and this chest bone can be little like this and then like this head can be little rotated, hand like that, huh? Something, some kind of gesture. Hmm? So this also I want to key it. Okay. So what I will do is I will press again K. I am in that I have placed the my timeline in 10th and then did the pose and then pressed K and then location to custom properties I have keyed. So now I have two poses, right? Now I have two postures, 1 to 10, like this. So intermediate, see in 2D this won't happen. In 2D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 also you have to do. But here in 3D software, it will generate the in-betweens. It's called in-betweens. Yeah, in betweens it will generate. You just have to key set the first frame and the last frame. In betweens it will generate. So this is how you should start the animation. Okay, how first study the controls, then make sure that only controls are going to be visible. Bones and other unnecessary controls, finger controls, are not visible. Only major controls should be visible. Detailed controls we don't want. Like suppose for facial controls, face, fingers controls, they are all like secondary. Okay, after making the main animation, you are going to do that facial animation, fingers animation. Okay, so they should be hidden. You should not be you should not be seeing those controls. It will disturb you. So many controls inside the viewport, no, you will get irritated. So only those controls which you are going to see, major controls, those controls should be visible. That just make sure that. So you have to do the exploring of the controls, and then make the necessary controls visible, unnecessary controls invisible. Then what you have to do, only set the pose, don't go for animation at all. Yeah, first, no, you have to become well versed in the setting the pose. That is, if you, yeah, this is how we should go. Otherwise, no, uh, it is like how, like when you, if you want to go to act in movies, no, first they will ask you to screen test. They will ask you for screen test. In that screen test, in that you will just show your poses. Okay, I will tell you one attitude. Just to show a pose for that attitude. Like that, they will ask you. You will show one posture. And then what you will do? They will ask you to act in a small ad film or short film. If ad film is the best. So in that ad film, you will use minimum poses. Short time acting. In that short time, you will have to convey the message like that. So like that only you should go. Only then you will be able to go through. Otherwise, you'll feel burdened. You'll feel so much is there. I'm not able to go through. Like that, you will feel burdened. So you should go step by step. So animation is nothing but acting, and you are not acting. You are making a character to act. So how to make a character to act? You have to make a poses out of it. So in what way? First series of poses. Like in first frame you have to create one pose. In 10th frame you have to create one pose. In 20th frame you have to create another pose. Like that, they need not be like in sequence. First pose can be something, 10th pose, second set of second pose can be something else. Okay, it need not be like, it need not be a continuity of first posture. It can be completely irrelevant to the first posture, but you have to practice this, moving the control and making a pose out of a character. Only then you can see. If you go to cell animation, no, cell animation, what they will ask you to draw is, for 1 year or something, they will ask you to draw a circle. Yeah, this is what they will do: circles, circles, circles. They will keep on giving you papers and you will keep on drawing circles. Yeah. Why is that? Means when you are drawing a character, okay, uh, it will be, your stroke will be made up of circle only. See, when you draw, when you just take a paper and you draw, you will not draw a straight line. Even if you try, it will become an arc. Yeah, so that arc only you are practicing. Yeah, that arc should not have a shivering. It should be straight. The what arc, what direction you want, that arc, that direction it should be implement. You should be able to implement on the paper. Means what? Whatever you think, you should be able to implement on the paper. Yeah. See, what is the drawing made up of? If you no, if it is made up of so many arcs, so many strokes. You will first draw one stroke, second stroke, third stroke. In 10 strokes, you will make some figure. A, an eye, or eyebrow, or something. But every stroke should be first perfect. No, in first place, a stroke should not have a defect. So first practice a stroke only. So that is all. Same way here also, you should practice the postures. Make the posture, then it'll be easy for you to animate it. So yeah, yeah. In that is what is the keyframe. See, I told you no in the beginning what is keyframing means. They will for what is it? Stop motion animation. They will set the clay first one posture. They will take a photograph of it, and then another posture for the clay, the character, clay character, and then again take a photograph. This is how the same thing we have to do here. Key framing. Yeah, that's called key framing. So that if you do, then you will be able to animate it. The second thing here in 3D software is this mechanism, like how in stop motion animation we have this rigging. Same way here also. In 2D we don't have this rigging. Drawing cell animation, that is light box animation, we don't have this issue of rigging and all. Here in 3D software and stop motion animation, we have this rigging. How to deal with the rigging, how to select the control, and to what extent I should rotate, to what extent I should move this. Beyond this point, I should not stretch the control, I should not move the control. Like that, some limits are there. So that also I have to practice. Yeah, yeah. Because it will get twisted, it may get stretched, all the problems will happen. It is like when you go to buy a television, no, television box in a store. They may show you like punching on the screen, okay, and if you punch it, okay, how much ever I punch it, it won't break, right? Is that so? Like that, if you punch, no, it will break, because that guy knows who manufactured the television or who belongs to that organization. He knows how much to punch, how much pressure you should apply. But you don't know. You just know only to punch. So you are like punching, and the TV gets broken. So there is a limit for that. Huh? So beyond that limit, you cannot go. Right. So same way here also. So make I will send you this character. Huh? So you just make the poses so that we can use do the animation tomorrow. For this, a simple animation will be done. Huh? Right. Okay. So next thing, yeah, yeah. 1 o'clock. 1 second. That is Sydney time. 1 o'clock. Uh-huh. So at what time will be present inside the library? Oh, so 1 o'clock will be there at okay, okay, library. So I think it is uh, 9:30, I think, right? 9:30 or something. Indian time 9:30. Okay, fine, fine. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So next thing I want to tell you, this character we have seen. This I want to send you, so that I want to give an introduction to this character, so that you can just keep moving the controls and make some dirty posture. It can be any posture. Okay. If it is messing up, also it's okay. But I just want to tell you that if you stretch it more and all, it may become so whatever. But still, you don't feel limited while doing the posture. You just do it your way only. Then you can slowly you can correct yourself. Huh? That is how you can. Now, after the session, I will send you this file. This yeah, yeah. So I told you, no, this remember this in the armature part, you have to select. It will be in object mode. You have to select the armature. It will be in yellow color like this. Go to pose mode, and in the right side, you will see this properties. Once you that is once you go to post mode, you will see this finger. There is these bone collections will be there. Inside that, switch off the bones and then finger controls. Only CTLS should be visible. Then you can start doing the posture. After doing every posture, you have to press K or I, and then you choose location, rotation, scale, and custom properties for every. Yeah, yeah. Then you can go to 10th frame and then choose another set another pose, and then again press K, keyframe it. Like that, you have to do some how many ever poses you want to do. You can do like it is like for photo snaps, no, for photo session, how a lady shows a poses, different poses. It may not be connected with each poses. It will be different postures, but some posture you have to make at every photo. Yeah, yeah, at every frame, no? One at every 10th frame, like that. Yeah. Yeah. So now we'll go to the next thing. Yeah, a little more is it? Little more. That is, I want to tell you one more thing. There is something called. I will tell you. You need not. Maybe you can load that chain file. I think you can load the chain file. You need not share the screen, but just keep it loaded. Chain. What we did the latest. No, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now if you see, it is in post mode. It should be in post mode, I think, in your case also. So when I just move the scrubber in the timeline, it is getting animated. Fine. Okay. Now, if I want to, now I have done the rig and then animation for this. In this case, no, rig is not a big issue. It's like I didn't create a curve control all that. Okay, but still it's a mechanism only. So for that, in that context, I am calling it a rig. Okay, so I have put some bone, so I am calling it a simple rig, the basic rig. Uh, Now, then what I did the animation also. Then I did some changes in the dope sheet, graph editor, all that I did. Okay, my animation is finished. Now I want to bring a mesh. See, with bones can we render? No, we are making these bones, these mechanisms and all for rendering it in the. We want to see a solid mesh which is going to get affected by these bones, right? Ultimately, we want to see a mesh bound by these bones. So, if I go to object mode and add a mesh, no, suppose I am adding a cylinder mesh or a chain mesh. I am bringing a cylinder only, not cylinder, sorry, torus. I go to torus. I'll go to top view and then make it like a chain kind of thing. I think in the beginning we did one object using the same technique. So same thing I'm doing. I'll go to add torus and reduce the number of vertices like this. Okay, like this and minimum number of vertices. Maybe this one we can increase. Right. So 12 into 8. Okay. Yeah. Right. So now, if I'll again make it like a chain, piece of chain, like this. Right. So this one, I'll scale it and try to keep it, rotate it, all that. I'll do that. Okay. Like this. Right. Now I have kept it like this, but should I duplicate it and everywhere should I rotate it like this and all? See, like this, it's a tedious job, right? Yeah, if I go to frame 1, You see how it is looking. The bone is not in the straight form. When we drew the bones, how it was straight, right? Yeah, before animation it was straight. So same posture I want, that is called the T pose, or the gym pose, like that. Many they call it. They use these terms for character actually. Here also I want to use, so that you will it becomes an introduction for you to use these terms. You will, for characters you will understand. So in general they call it rest pose. Okay, animation pose or pose or rest pose. Pose or rest pose we can say. Animated pose or rest. So rest pose I want now. Only then I can set the object according to the size and direction of the bones. So, if in the animated poses for the bones, I cannot. It's very difficult for me to rotate the object, orient it like this. All that, it's very difficult. Okay. So what I will do is, first I will model the object. Okay. I am the modeler, and you have done the rig and animation. I am now. You just gave me the rig and animation. I am just now modeling. Now I'll use the array modifier, sorry, and then do the modeling. We'll increase the count like this. I think how many? 7 bones are there, so 7. Fine. Okay, like this. Now I want this guy to get rotated, so that how I can add this empty, and then go to array modifier. This relative offset I can switch on, switch off, and then object offset empty, and control A, all transforms. Now you can just move it like this. So now I am going to rotate it to 90 degrees. Yeah. So we have made the change. Okay. Now once I think number of chains are less. Okay, we have to move it even more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 is there. Right. Now, so now what I have to do is, I have to bring this guy to the rest pose. How? We have an option for it. See, I am in object mode. I will go to the this object bone properties, and then there is armature data properties. There I can see the rest position. See, yeah. Now it has become straight. Yeah. So in the pose position, it is in the animation mode. In the rest position, there is no animation. Yeah. So even if I scrub the timeline, there is no animation. There is no animation. So in rest pose, we have to do this modeling, and that is binding it. That is applying the weight paints. Weight control P, armature, mesh and bone selection, and then applying the weight paints I told you, know, that one we have to do. I will call it enveloping or binding, skinning we call it, skinning, binding, enveloping, all that we use. So once after bringing it to rest pose, then we can do the binding. Now I feel a little more I have to extend this model, so I just increase the number of bone. Yeah, this is okay. Now you see, if I in this case, no, it's better to uh, like what it's better to make it parent child rather than binding the mesh. So, and moreover, the pivot should also be correct. See, the object starting point also should be correct. When the chain is going to rotate, where from it is going to rotate. That is very important. So, I think I have to scale this model or make it this bigger. So, this chain, no, second piece of chain should start from this area. That is, yeah, that is, see, this area only should be the starting point for this guy, this second piece of chain. So like that it should be. So what we should do is scaled it and go to array, and then we switch on this and close this one. Now I'll make an array on transforms. Object offset. Okay, each bone size is different, so we didn't properly, that is when drawing the bones, each bone size should be same thing. Okay, otherwise, uh, see here, it is starting from here, no, this bone's articulation point is here actually. Yes, you can see that this bone's articulation point is here, so the second mesh should start from here only. Yeah, it is here, it is right. Huh? But when it comes to here, the second third mesh is starting from here itself. The bone is but little downwards, so here also same kind of things are there. So now we cannot change it because the bones like bones are animated, so we cannot change it. But you can just take risk. I'll just move it. In edit mode only I should do these changes. Once you construct the bones, we should not do any changes in the post mode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Little here maybe. See here. Now I'm going to make this child of the bone. Okay, instead of going that is control P armature weights we were using generally for meshing. But in this case, it is a rigid envelope. Means what? They are not going. They need not deform the shape of the chain and all. See, when you move the chain like this, no, it won't deform. It won't mend like a rope or a cloth. The chain's shape will remain rigid. It will stay stiff only. Yeah, it won't bend and all. So here also we need not bend it. So what I'm doing is, I'll first make this array apply this array, and then make every object a separate object. Selection, selected the P and then separated it. Press P and then loose parts. So all objects are now separate. Now each object I'm going to make. See, now if I animate it, no, the the bone is moving independently. See, yeah, it is not, the mesh is not bound by it. Now I'm going to, in the rest pose, I'm going to make the parent-child relationship between the mesh and the bone. Either we can make parent-child relationship, or we can do the armature weights, whichever we want. But for both of them, Control P is a shortcut. So now I will select the child, and then I'll go to the edit mode. Okay, here itself I will do. So this bone, this object has become the child of it. This also will do. This object I will select, and then bone I will select. I will go to edit mode, select the bone, and then protein is already a selection. Okay, we'll bind this only. We'll merge all these objects. We'll bind it. Because we have to constrain it, it seems. Or maybe I will do the constraint only. Ah, right, right. Okay, 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 okay. So tomorrow we will see this. Huh? So I will send you the character now. I don't know whether you will have any time. Just I think at least for, yeah, you try your best, no, so that it'll be easy for you to understand when I'm reaching with the information. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine.